Hello everybody, Floppy Hat Photos back here again for another one of my random rants. And luckily they've been fairly far apart, these little videos I've been doing. But I felt today deserved a little bit more of a, discussion here. So got this morning, got a couple things done, nothing major. Was going to start on my next project, woodworking. I'm building the other half of my gate, and then I got to finish the rest of the yard there on that front side. Not a big deal, but spent all day yesterday building one half. The second one should go a little bit quicker, I think, just because I'll be have a little more knowledge of what I'm doing, less of the trying to figure it out, more of just repeating and the whole process. So went ahead, got this morning though, got a couple things. I'm like, okay, no big deal. Kind of screwed around a little bit, knowing I had a meet and greet scheduled. So I have a client bring their dog to see if I want to watch their dog or not, and it's set up for 9:45 a.m. because they could only meet between like 9:30 and 10:30, whatever. So I set it for 9:45. Set it yesterday, so less than 24 hours ago we set this, and everything's all good to go. It's hot down here already. It's morning, but it's not bad. It's sunshine and stuff, but I don't want to get gross, covered in sawdust and sweat and everything else stuff, and then try and figure out the timing to get another shower and whatever. So I'll just kind of dawdle around a little bit, and also I want to get started too early because I don't got neighbors out there at 6:30, 6:40 in the morning, running a giant chop saw and stuff. So I'm trying to be quiet. And then I was like, well, I guess instead of starting work, I would tell like 8 to start work. I'm like, well, instead of starting work, taking a chance of getting all hot and sweaty and gross and covered in sawdust, I'll run to Home Depot. I had to get a couple more items I needed to get. So I was like, okay, no big deal. Ran to Home Depot, got back here, and it's at that weird time, like, okay, they should be here in time now. Waiting around, nothing. Don't hear from them. And I asked them to text me when they're on their way and stuff. Don't hear from anything. Finally, I reach out, text them a couple times now. No show, no call, no nothing. And it's just super annoying because, man, now here it is. I'm like, screw it. Now it's like 10 o'clock, whatever. I'm like, I'm just going to start working. And I start, hauling butt. And I expect them any time to show up and just be like, hey, we're a little bit late. And I'm just covered in sawdust and looking all gross kind of thing, which I expect to have happen. Nope, haven't showed at all. By the way, it's like noon now. But I was out there working, getting stuff done. And again, so at this point, I could have been working from 8 until like 10 when I'd started working. But instead, I didn't. So I had 2 hours of loss waiting for them to get here. I got a few things later. I got my tools put out and stuff before that, but I still lost a good hour and a half waiting for the people to show up. And now it's like 11:30. It starts raining here, and it's that weird drizzle rain where it's raining enough that my tools are gonna get ruined, but it's not hard enough to make me feel like I have to go inside yet. So I've been putting stuff in and out a couple times. And I'm just like, screw it. I'm just gonna take a break. It looks like it's a small cell. It's gonna bounce over me, but I've lost an hour and a half, 2 hours of my day because these idiots didn't show up at all, and it pissed me off. If you're not going to show up to something, if you have an appointment with somebody, at least have the common courtesy to reach out and let them know you're not going to make it. Don't be those dickheads that just don't show up to stuff. I drives me nuts. It's so much disrespect and just so inconsiderate. Just be kind, and let them know. If you can't make it, fine. I understand things come up, and who knows, maybe they were hit by a meteor and I'm going to feel really bad when maybe they're pinned underneath a rock. They went for a hike this morning, their arms caught in a tree, and they're sawing their arm off right now to get here for the meet and greet. But I doubt it. It's most likely they just decided to go have coffee with somebody or decided to go to the beach or whatever the hell they're doing. They just blow off stuff because people do it all the damn time, and it pisses me off. It's just such a sign of disrespect that I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. So I'm sure they're gonna reach out later saying, hey, I thought we were doing tomorrow or something. And like, fine, whatever, I don't care. But I'm not watching your dog. I've got enough clients now. I don't need to deal with this crap. And it's just disrespect of so many different levels. When you don't have respect for other people's times, it's just the ultimate sign of and I had an aunt that was that way, late to her own kid's birthday party. It was literally 19 minutes from her house. We drove 3.5 hours. The rest of the family drove 3.5 hours on her. Everybody else was there on time and had a schedule, setting things up, getting things done, and she showed up 40 minutes late. How are you 40 minutes late to a party that's yours? We've all been there, and we drove 3.5 hours. You drove 19 minutes, and so there's that kind of thing going on that happens quite a bit. But I think what it is they have so little control of their life that they feel the need. This is the one thing they can manipulate and they can control, and they can make everybody else like wait for them. And I have such disrespect for people like that, and I lose interest in being around those type of people very, very quickly. So anyway, be on time, or at least be kind enough to let them know what the hell's going on. That's all I ask. I can work with anybody's schedule, as long as let me know and stuff. Don't make me be the one chasing you down, trying to find out why you didn't show up. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys hopefully not tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys soon, but not too soon, because hopefully nothing else pissing me off enough to want to make a video about it. But anyway, have a wonderful, safe day. Thanks for watching.